for this team to truly reach its peak, does Dave Tippett have to, I guess, split them up? Do they have to find a way to be able to play the full season, I guess, with those two split? Or again, do you just go with the nuclear weapon and commit to it for an entire season?
Yeah, like if you look at it, I mean, from as far as stacking McDavid and Draisaitl, what we realized under Dave Tippett through last year, I mean, Tippett got to a point where he just decided that this team, if they're going to be successful, they're going to have McDavid and Draisaitl on different lines, and that's what they managed to do last year. And in fact, you know, the Draisaitl, Yamamoto, Nugent Hopkins line, when united, was one of, if not the best in the National Hockey League after January, up until the shutdown last year. And then in the playoffs, in the bubble, when they resumed, Dave Tippett did not go back to it until there were 7 minutes left in the final game. He wanted to get Nugent Hopkins and Connor McDavid going to have two legitimate scoring lines. Now, any line that McDavid's on is a legitimate scoring line, but he's trying to get that winger, putting Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on that left side. So I would think that's probably how it starts again. And if we bring that line combination back up, I mean, I can kind of lay it out for you very quickly with Draisaitl, and it'll be interesting to see. Draisaitl will have Yamamoto on the right side. Like, that's one duo that we would know. And then you'll have McDavid with Nugent Hopkins on the left side. Dominic Cahoon, as you see here, likely gets the first shot, considering he's buddies, and him and Draisaitl just have some natural chemistry together. The interesting spot in this top six will be up on the right side with McDavid and Nugent Hopkins, because Zach Kassian will probably, like, in the dream world for me, Jesse Puljujarvi gets that spot, gets to stay there all year. I think he could play well there. But Zach Kassian, even though he didn't play well in the return to play, he probably gets the first crack in that spot. The wild card here might be James Neal, who can play both wings, and there's really not much room for him on the left side in the top six. So maybe James Neal makes a push there to play with Nugent Hopkins and Connor McDavid as well. But that right side outside of Yamamoto alongside Draisaitl is pretty much in flux, I think, heading into camp.